What's going on, guys? Welcome back to On Base Live in your Bleacher Report app. I am your host, Mookie Betts, and today we have a 3-time All-Star, a 2-time Silver Slugger, and what I think is the best thing, a 2021 World Series champion, Ozzie Albies. Yay!
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's like you said.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, man. How are you doing?
I'm good, bro. Seeing you coming in, it was hard not to talk to you because every time I see you, it's like I get excited. Usually I've done something good. I'm on base first, and then I get to see my boy. I get to see my boy out there, and I get to talk to you. So it's really good to get to sit down next to you finally.
Yeah, it's definitely more fun sitting next to you. Beside only on the bases. We got to talk and enjoy a nice show.
Right. All right. So first, I want to start with a game I play. It's called On Base, Off Base, whether you're in or out. Atlanta traffic is not that bad.
I'm out.
You're out. Yeah. You're out on that. So you think it's terrible.
Oh, yes. Especially rush hours. You're going to sit there in 0 miles per hour.
It's 0.
Oh, yes.
So have you been in any LA traffic?
Oh, it's the same. It's probably worse. I say.
You think LA traffic is worse?
So 2022. We went to LA early, and I stayed with Kenley Jansen.
Okay, yeah.
Hometown. We were from the same place. We are from the same place. And I was staying at his house. We drive into the field. He said, yeah, I'll take like 30, 40 minutes. We end up taking like an hour and 15 minutes just sitting there. And he's literally trying his best because we had a meeting. And we were going to make it. So he tried, but I'll say LA traffic, it's definitely tough too.
I'm not a bougie person. Like I'm not. Maybe I am. I don't know.
No, I don't think you are.
I like nice things.
Yeah, on the field, you kind of swag with your cleats, your Jordan cleats. Everybody talks about it because it's just one thing you focus on. That's it. It's not all around.
No, you know what I'm saying? And so I never could imagine that I would get a driver to go to work. But like now, it's like, dude, I'm not sitting in traffic for an hour. It's an hour ride every day. That becomes a lot. And so I'm out on. I think Atlanta traffic, it's all right. But it ain't LA though.
It ain't LA. Another story. I was going to dinner, and it was like 12 miles away from the house, it took an hour and 20 minutes to go 12 miles. And then when dinner was over around 9:30, 10, it took only 18 minutes to get home.
To get back, yeah,
so
exactly.
That tells you how the traffic is.
Okay, all right, next one. A phantom red-tailed catfish is the rarest fish in your collection.
I think so, yes.
So tell me about this fish collection.
So I have a big fish collection.
Okay.
All kinds of cichlid, all kinds of South American fishes. But the phantom red tail, I have never seen one myself. So I always was looking around to find one. And I finally found one, so I pulled the trigger on it right away.
And you got it. There it is there. We there it is.
That's amazing. You guys got the video and everything.
So how many aquarium you have aquarium? Like you own an aquarium? What are we talking here? Like?
So yes, I have massive aquariums.
Oh, you have massive.
600 gallons, 500 gallons.
Oh wow.
So
do you jump in there with them?
Yes, I do. I have a video of that too. So I'll show it to you.
Okay. So when you feed them, like, is this Ozzie? Do you have your own fish mix?
Yeah. So I do. I buy some frozen food online.
Okay.
From a fish company I use in New York, and they ship it straight to the house, and I mix that with pebbles and stuff for the fishes so they can grow and be massive. I want to see some like 3 feet, 4 feet fish in the future.
Oh wow. Yeah. So do you have any sharks?
I do have freshwater sharks, not saltwater sharks.
So which one eat you? Both.
I'm pretty sure the one from saltwater.
Okay,
I don't have
so
that
you
one.
have. So we good if we jump in.
Oh yes,
okay,
you're good.
Okay.
I always jump in with them. They come and eat right from my hand, no problem.
And what do you usually feed them?
Pebbles also.
Oh, yes. They don't eat meat.
No, some of them. So I have a fish called Pacu. He's a carnivore. He eats everything, like strawberries,
has he
bananas.
Tried to take a stab at you at all? Or bite at you or whatever?
Not bite, but he thought my finger was
Oh,
food, so he
okay,
came to it, but he
okay,
never.
okay.
Yeah, he never bite me.
Okay. So that's cool. That's neat. Okay.
Yeah, I make sure I'm on the safe side. I can throw a ball the next day. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so what about this? There should be at-bat dogs in the major leagues. So
Definitely.
You think so? You're just an animal lover.
Yes, I'm a big animal lover.
So when you see the dogs go out there, especially the dog that goes and gets the bat and brings it back to the dugout, you're all in on that.
I'm all in on it. We actually talked about it in the clubhouse because some of the guys, they are dog lover too.
Oh, okay.
And they say, why we don't get one? I said, well,
So y'all want to have a dog you want to have fish at home and a dog at work?
if it's possible, yes. I mean, I told them, hey, look, it's way more than my paycheck. I can't decide on that. I said,
just bring a dog, though.
That decision, it has to be talked to.
Okay. Yeah,
the
you're
field
right.
people
You're
and all
right.
that. I can't just bring a dog in and let it.
So any dog, like you'll just walk up and if someone says my dog is friendly, you'll go up and play with him.
100%.
Wow.
All I said is right away, I go, can I pet him? And sit there, spend like at least 5 minutes.
Really?
Yes.
Man, if I saw and I don't know that I'm scared of them. I just don't.
You don't.
I keep my distance.
I mean, that's your
decision. That's crazy, man. I see you go up and play with that dog, man. I'm like, that dog.
It might bite you.
Yeah, man. I'm not doing that. You never know what they're thinking.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta. That's why you ask. Yeah. Like that one is one of the ones we had from the foundation that I have, and
they probably feel that love too, though. The love that
because they were in the shelter, and then we give them love, and they have a chance to get adopted by another family, and I'm all in on that. I'm helping because I love animals.
Do you have any dogs too?
I actually have 7 at the house right now.
Bro, what?
7 dogs, yes.
So what are we going to the aquarium and a zoo?
Oh yes. So I have over 300 fishes for sure, and 7 dogs at the house right now.
Dog.
Yeah, 6 of them we owe, me and my wife Andrea, and then we have another one that came. He was stranded in the wild, so
you getting paid with your check, and like half of it is going to the animals.
So we try to help as much as we can because of the foundation. I have a dog rescue foundation.
And the wife, your wife, family, whole, they have to all love animals.
Yes, we all do love animals. Yeah,
it's
not just me or her. No, it's all of us.
Okay.
So it's like a routine. When we wake up, the first thing we do is take care of them, and then we take care of ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I guess you do what you got to do. Okay. Last one. You're the biggest trash talker on the Braves.
Probably.
You think so?
Oh yes.
So what people don't know is Ozzie is very nice on the outside, but on the inside he's got some fire in him. Would you agree with that?
Sometimes,
That's where the trash.
I mean, you got to make it fun. It's a long season.
Yeah.
It's a long season, and we have a great team, great group of guys.
Mm-hmm.
I will say there is some of them in there that you might think not is the biggest trash talk, but they are.
Yeah.
Like Matt Olson is one of them also. Oh yeah,
He's quiet with
He's quiet, but in the clubhouse we get after it. I mean, you gotta have fun.
Yeah,
the season is long. You want to win. Winning is fun, and you gotta make it fun.
Yeah,
and that's what we do.
Trash talking.
Oh
helps.
yes, definitely on the bus, traveling, everywhere. Yes.
Okay, so let's get into a little bit of Ozzie here, being on the shelf for a little while. First, can you take through everybody how you hurt your hand?
So, hurting my hand, I was going to make a tag at second base and collided with the runner, bent it all the way back.
And did you that just kind of freak accident, or you kind of felt like I'm in a bad spot here? How, like, as you're going through that play there?
So as I'm going through the play, you kind of, it's a risky play. Yeah. So when I'm going at it, I'm like, I think I'm in a bad situation right here.
You feel it.
Yeah, like you felt it coming already. Yeah. The minute he hit me, I grabbed on my wrist. I looked over. I was like, yeah, it's not good. Yeah, I knew it.
And so, being off, like, what do you do while you're outside of, getting training, getting yourself back, and obviously with the animals? Yeah. Outside of what else do you do?
So beside animals, and I'm offering, I'm not playing. I go to the field, do my rehab, do everything I can do to be better every single day to come back as soon as possible. Because we're in a still in a great spot to make it to the playoffs. So at the moment, I'm doing everything to be back. But beside that, it's just watch the game and cheer my team on.
Okay.
And try to do the best.
I got to, like, for me, that's the first time I'd ever really been hurt. When I fractured my hand, I'd ever been hurt for really more than a week, 2 weeks maybe. And so this was 2 months. And so
it's definitely boring.
It's boring.
It's boring.
And so I really got a lot of time with my kids. It's time that I've never, I haven't gotten since I was 18, you know. And so it was although it does suck not working, you know, going to the field and not being able to participate.
Yeah.
It is also, you do sit back and enjoy some time to yourself, that you get to hang out with your family and stuff that we never get a chance to do.
You never get time to do that while the season is going on. And then when off season hits, it's a little bit, and then got to get back to work to be ready for the next season.
Yeah.
So like you said, I had time to stay home, and when the team hits the road, I would go in early, get my rehab done, then come back home, enjoy the family, enjoy the animals.
Stuff
I don't have kids yet, so I gotta enjoy the animals.
I don't know how you're gonna fit kids in there.
It's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough. Okay, and speaking of injuries, you guys have had a lot of injuries. We've had a lot of injuries, but so I think we can both speak to that. Like, starting with a team in spring training, especially you guys, and then getting through the season, and like you look up, there's only 2 guys out here that started the team. Like, that sucks.
It does suck. We actually had the conversation last night. We were sitting, me, Acuña, and Strider were eating right before the game, and they said, "Who wouldn't know we're sitting here, all 3 of us hurt, and we can't do anything.
Can't do anything.
Like nothing."
Yep.
And like you said, there's only 2-3 guys on our team that hasn't got hurt. The rest of the whole team got hurt this year.
And I mean, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't happen. But it's just when it does happen, man, it's tough.
It's really tough and difficult.
And to you guys, though, that shows how good the Braves tradition is and how deep you guys are. You're still in a playoff hunt right now with, you know, yourself coming back. Who else is coming back? I mean, I know Freed just came back.
Yeah, Freed came back, and then Lopi just when he got hurt. So he's on the 15-day. Yeah. I'm definitely trying everything to be back to help the team in any way I can.
And I know you mentioned that when you come back, you said you may only hit righty.
Yeah, I might, because on the left side it still bothers me a little bit. So I was like, hey, if it doesn't bother me on the right side, we'll go right on right. I've done it before.
Is that like an adjustment period? If you hadn't done it in a while, is that like an adjustment period?
Yeah, so I told him, just give me a couple days. You know,
just like you need a couple days.
See some stuff from right on right, and from there, let's go.
And which side's your natural side?
Righty.
Righty's my natural side. So that's why you don't worry about it.
I'm not worried as much. It makes me more comfortable doing it.
Okay, so I want to get into how you became comfortable like that. When did you start hitting? When did you start switch hitting?
So switch hitting was at 16, right before I signed.
Oh,
I wasn't. I was just righty.
How did you?
So the scout told me, hey, you are small, you're tiny, you're fast, you don't have a lot of pop at the time. He's like, I want you to be a lefty also. So I want you to be a switch hitter, put the ball in play and run. You know, that's how the game used to be, where, hey, you drop a bunt, you slap the ball to the shortstop, just beat it out. That's it. So that's how I started hitting lefty. So I was putting the ball on the tee and hit the whole day, from the tee only, till it became where, hey, let's go flips and overhand.
And
that's how.
And then you just did it all through the minors.
I just did that through the minors, and then that's it.
Is it hard maintaining both?
It's definitely harder, because you got to understand where, I mean, let's say, you know, I know you like to work on your hitting too. Yeah. If you spend, you know, a good 10 minutes hitting 50, 60 quality swings, I got to do it from the other side also. I got to keep both sides going.
So you got to take, where I go and take 40 swings, you got to take 80.
Yes, because I got to do 40 and 40. God. I can't let it go, because they bring a lefty in that night.
Yeah,
I got to be on my A game. I got to be ready. I got to be ready. That can be the at-bat to win the game, so I got to be ready.
Did Chipper, being that he's obviously an iconic Brave, did he ever talk to you about it?
Yes, we talked switch hitting. We talked hitting, and it was fun.
And he helped you?
Oh, just talk to him about hitting switch hitter was everything. You know, I was in the minors and was struggling at the time and wasn't doing that well. And he's like, hey, I'm coming down to talk to you. And help you do some work to be better. And to me, talking to him was even better than he actually working.
Really?
And then we got to work, do some stuff, and it clicked.
Nice.
It was awesome.
And now you don't. Is there a side that you kind of favor more than other, or you don't?
At the
care?
moment, no. I just be ready, go play. But if you ask me, hey, which one you prefer to pick the bat and go, like out of the bat, wake up and go? It's right-handed.
Because you're natural.
Because I'm natural, yeah.
And I think it's something too, being your right hand dominant, being able to deliver the swing.
Exactly.
Something you had to really learn to do.
Exactly. Like on the left side, I feel like I gotta actually, get loose. Now let's take some good hacks. Now let's do this. Like on the right, I'm like, oh, off the bat, let's go.
Okay.
Boom, boom.
Okay. Yeah, it's natural. So
it's natural.
So as a kid, you grew up in Curaçao. A lot of other guys are from Curaçao. Did you know a lot of these guys before y'all made it over to the big leagues?
Yes.
And so these are the guys you play Little League ball with. And did you guys play any other sports?
So Curaçao used to only baseball only. Like I'm in my shorts on the street, no flip flop, nothing, just like a broomstick with a tennis ball.
And that's it.
That's it.
That's how you got good at baseball.
Yes, that's how I got good at baseball. And then first, one of my friends told me, hey, let's go to the baseball field down the street. And I'm like, no, I just want to play in my
How
backyard.
old are you?
I was like 4 or 5 years old. And he's like, no, I told him, no, let me just play here in the backyard with you guys. I'm good. And then the minute I stepped on the field, fell in love, never left the field again.
And you didn't play soccer or nothing else?
Nothing else.
Just
baseball only. School, home, baseball. That's it.
And you did that your whole life?
Whole life, till I was 14. And then I got mentioned, hey, do you want to play in the big leagues? I said, definitely. Because Andrew Jones was there. And he's from Curaçao also. And they asked me, do you want to be a big leaguer one day? I said, of course. So I started working out separately from the team, work extra. My parents were mad at me because I was like, I don't want to go to school no more. I want to just play baseball.
So you stopped going to school? Or
at 15.
Okay.
At 15, I stopped and just focused on baseball. And I got signed at 16.
And when you signed with the Braves. And how was your minor league experience? Because that had to be going from a kid that didn't want to play in front of anybody.
Yes. To
now playing it professionally. How was that?
So they don't want to play in front of nobody.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned before. And then when I fell in love with the game, I said, yes, of course I want to be a big leaguer. So going through the minors was tough. Because it was my first time being away from the family.
Okay, yeah.
Never experienced that in my whole 16 years living with them. So first was tough, and then kind of talk on the phone with my mom, like, I came all the way here for a reason. So it's stop with the crying, stop with the feeling sad and lonely. It's time to work. And that's how I picked things up. And I only spent 3 years in the minors, 3-4 years, and then I got called up.
And so when you got called up and you debuted, you didn't want to play in baseball in front of anybody. And now you're playing in front of 40,000 people.
Yeah.
Well, did that make you nervous?
I was at the beginning, yes. Like the first inning when I took the field, it was a little bit,
just like everybody else.
When you walk in the first at bat in the big leagues, your legs are a little shaky.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Can't even stop that back leg from moving. But it was the greatest experience of all time that I had in my life. And after that first debut, everything got back to normal.
Okay. Yeah, it was fine.
And the rest is history. That's it.
And now you love playing in front of fans.
Yes.
It's almost like the opposite. Like it's almost like now if there aren't fans, I don't really
like 2020. It was bad.
It's hard to play.
Oh yes,
it's hard to.
No adrenaline.
Yeah.
I remember when we played the playoff day.
Yeah.
They finally said, "Yeah, fans can come back." I was like,
that made it way better.
Way better.
But no fans, nah.
No fans is not it. Baseball is not the same without the fans.
No. So we love you guys.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
So and then going through these playoff runs, and then take me through 2021. We're playing, and you see that at bat those 3 at bats that he punched out all 3 of us.
Oh my God.
And I've spoke about it before, and that was one of the best baseball moments I've ever been a part of, even though I was on the wrong end of it. Just being a part of that moment, super dope. but I want to hear from your perspective.
Well, me from watching at second base, he was throwing gas.
Gas.
Like Tyler Matzek was throwing gas. And I see, he's putting the sign down. I'm like, oh, he's going fastball right here. Boom, 99. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
That's impressive. He's getting everybody, like, by you. Yeah. And I'm on defense like, yes. Yes. Then when he struck out the whole side, I was like, there is no way he just did that.
Yeah. It was, I mean, like, I could only imagine if somebody's doing that, I feel like you just kind of sit back and you know they're not hitting it to you.
Literally enjoy the show.
Yeah, there's nothing for you to do.
And then I love when I think when everything happened, they start calling him Matzek.
Yeah, Tyler Nutsack.
I had to say it was the best. Like the whole club was talking about it.
Yeah, that's a dope nickname. Though.
Oh yes,
that's a super dope nickname. He deserves it, man. He deserves it.
Look, if we don't get out of that inning, I don't know what would have happened.
Yeah, because I mean that changes a lot. And as you know, going through playoffs and really going through baseball in general, momentum means a lot.
Yes, and one play can change the whole game.
The whole game. That's and there's sometimes there's just nothing you can do about it. When someone gets momentum, there's just no stop.
He was I'm literally at second base. I'm like, he's gassing them out.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. And I was like, wow, that's impressive. That was awesome.
And then, so since then, you haven't made it back, which that's normal, right?
Yes.
But can you just put into perspective, like how hard it is to it takes plays like that to make runs like that?
Definitely, like making it to the World Series and even playoff in general.
Yep.
It's tough. It's not easy. Like most people talk about it like, oh, you play that. No. It's you got to play and you got to outplay the opposing team. It's not just play because any team can win that night.
Right.
But if you don't do what you're supposed to do in the game, you're not going to win.
Right. And just that night, but now you got all the other teams playing. You can't control anything they're doing, whether they're playing good, bad, whatever. And so it's just a lot of things.
You got to focus on that game.
Yep.
That's it. Because if you can be focused on a different game while you're playing this one, you got to win this one. Then you watch highlight from the other one.
Exactly.
That's what I do.
All right. So growing up, did you always play second base?
I actually came up as shortstop.
Okay, came up as a shortstop.
And then I injured my elbow playing AA, and then the Braves traded Dansby from D-backs to Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
So we were flip-flopping at second and short, and then we decided he's going to shortstop, I'm staying at second base, and that's how we played 6 seasons together, 7 seasons.
How was it playing with Dansby?
Oh, the best.
Yeah,
he's a leader, and he knows what it takes to win. Mm-hmm. And what I'm telling you, this guy just goes through everything, like pain-wise. It doesn't matter what it is to play the game, and that's all he does. He's a legend. Yeah. I respect him a lot. We always talk about it, and I told him, hey, all I can do is wish you the best with the other team you are with the Chicago right now. But to me, he was just a guy that it doesn't matter what it takes. I'm playing, and that's how he's built.
I mean, everybody said the same thing. That's why I think Belly calls him Lieutenant Dansby.
Oh yes,
so
we all call him like that.
You all call him that?
Yeah, he actually used to have his Twitter name like that. I know he still has it, but I'm pretty sure he had it at one time.
And so you guys had Wash together.
Yes.
Tell me about Wash. I got to talk to Wash a little bit this year when we got to play against him. He was, talking to me a little bit and trying to help me play short, make that transition to short. And so I can only imagine someone that, got to spend a lot of time with him. Like, how was it with Wash?
Oh, the best. He's the baseball legend. That's what I always tell him. I got to see him. I wasn't playing, but I traveled to LA.
Okay.
And I got to see him and talk to him, and he's like, I mean, he cursed the whole day.
Oh, okay, of
with
course.
me, definitely with me and the boys on the field, but in a good way.
Yeah.
And he always is there to make you better, even if it's on the field, off the field. He even calls me. When I was being here right now, he calls me and he tells me how are you mentally, and I'm like, I'm good mentally. Now we just gotta fix the physical part, because he kept telling me, if your mind is fucked up, everything's gonna be fucked up.
Yeah.
That's what he keeps
And
saying.
that's what I love about him, because he cares about. He talks about it.
Yes.
He says, I care about these boys, but he doesn't just talk about it. Like obviously he calls you.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a manager, and I see him, and he's out there talking to me about certain things.
Oh yes.
So
He doesn't. He you want to learn, he's ready to help you, and that's why he left a big impact here in Atlanta. Everybody loves him. I'm pretty sure when he comes to play against us one day, it's gonna be crazy loud for him.
Did you guys go to Anaheim this year?
Yes.
Okay, so next year they'll
come
go
here, and I'm
So
pretty sure it's gonna be.
He'll get a standing ovation.
Oh yes, definitely. When we're in the playoff, and they mentioning all the staff and everything to the line, he gets a better vision than us, the players.
Oh really?
Oh yes. It's funny to say, but people love him.
Yeah.
And all around baseball. It's not just here in Atlanta. It's the work he does, the work ethic he puts in, and make you better. It's just everything.
How is it playing for Snit? I got to one All-Star game with him, and really just seeing his demeanor and his vibe.
Yes.
At the All-Star game, I can only imagine playing for him. He's got to be. He seems like he's way more funny than you expect.
He actually is, and he's just quiet. He doesn't say much. His rules are be on time and play hard.
That's it.
That's it. And even in like last night, I'm on the bench watching the game. Arson made a play. He's just yelling at him in Spanish.
Oh, really?
It's just fun. Like he's like, "Hey, ven pa acá, hey!"
Oh,
like he's just enjoying the game.
Yeah.
And I mean, I had him since AAA till now.
Oh, so you've had him.
Yeah, the best manager I obviously played for, because he's the only one I played for.
Right.
But
And you've loved it.
oh yes, his
He hasn't
vibe is
changed.
no, never. His vibe is win or losing the same, and you can't ask for a better manager like that. It's just the same person no matter what happens. And obviously there's situations where he's mad,
Right, for sure.
because it's part of the game. But kind of beside that, he's the same guy.
So that's super dope. I want to switch gears, because you're from Curaçao, and I play with Bogey. Now Bogey is not Curaçao, but it's the islands.
Same thing.
The
Yeah,
islands,
it's the same
right?
thing. We're 20 minutes apart. Same
Okay.
thing.
So one thing I know about Bogey is that he plays a lot of soccer, and he tells me in the off season, you guys all get together and you play soccer. Is that true?
Some of them do. I'm a fan on their part, because I'm terrible at soccer.
Oh, you're terrible
So
at soccer.
I'm just standing watching. I don't play. I'm the guy that records.
Okay. But you go watch him.
Yeah. So Aruba is literally 20 minutes in a plane,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes I go over to Aruba and I hang out a couple days, and then I come back here like before spring training and stuff like that. And when they do play their soccer or golf, I just watch, because I think this year was the first time I golf. And I can say it's not good. It's
Really?
not the
Yeah,
best,
it's
but
never good when
it's
you
getting
first
there.
time.
I'm still a rookie on the golf for sure, definitely. But it's something fun. So I did it for quite a bit of hours, and it's fun.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. You just got to put in a lot of time.
Exactly. You got to spend some time out there.
One other thing, Bogey, that I learned about Bogey is he speaks 5 languages. And how many do you speak?
I speak 4.
You speak 4 languages.
Yeah.
So you grew up speaking
Papiamento.
Papiamento.
Yeah. Then you go to school, mandatory to like, hey, you gotta know these languages. So,
What languages did you learn in school?
So first was Dutch,
Dutch.
and then Spanish, and then English.
Papiamento,
Dutch.
Spanish. So what do you think in?
So if I get a question, like let's say we're talking English right now, so I automatically go in English, because that's what I'm speaking more every single day.
Okay.
But then if I'm back home or I'm talking with the family on the phone, everything is in Papiamento.
So you think in Papiamento?
Yes,
Okay.
everything.
So what language do you not really use that much?
Dutch.
And
I don't use it that much because I really don't have a Dutch person that I talk to like on a regular daily basis.
But you still know it though.
I still know it. Yes. If you throw some words at me, I'm definitely understanding everything and
Where
can
do they
speak
even
it back.
Dutch?
Where?
Yeah.
In Netherlands.
But I thought they speak. I guess all the islands they got different.
Yeah. You have a lot of people that So tourists from Netherlands go down to Curaçao when it's
Okay.
winter over there because it gets too cold. So they all come down where it's like 75, 80 degrees. And that's how because my passport is still from the Netherlands.
Oh, okay.
And because that's how we used to be, you know, like United States, Puerto Rico is part of it.
Yeah.
We used to be like that.
Okay.
So that's how they have it. And you see a lot of Dutch people in Curaçao.
And so you know how to speak to them.
Yes.
And so when you're here and you see anybody, like, is there a look that someone has that, oh, he's from the Netherlands?
100%.
And so do you just go speak Papiamento?
I try to, you know, if we got to go meet each other or something, I can see the person and be like, yeah, you definitely know Papiamento, or no, you don't. You actually know Dutch.
And is it like when you talk to them and they do speak Papiamento back, is it like it's home? You feel like,
to me, it's like, oh, wow. How do you know that?
Nice.
Because I know you're not from Curaçao. So how do you know Papiamento? Because Papiamento is spoken only in 3 islands, the ABC Islands. That's it. So it's Aruba, Bonaire, there's another small island, and Curaçao.
Oh, so okay. So this, if you're talking to somebody in Papiamento, that's probably like your cousin. Or
yes, it's probably your family related. You don't even know. Definitely. But it's fun. Like, I was eating at Rumi's here in Sandy Spring. Was it Sandy Spring or Midtown? I don't remember. A couple years ago in the off season, and the guy came to me out of nowhere, say hello to me in Papiamento, and I'm like, oh, where are you from? Like, I don't even, nobody here speaks that language. And he's like, yeah, I'm from Curaçao, but 20 years ago, I came and lived here in Georgia for work. I'm like, wow, that's impressive.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't expect that. And it was a cool moment. We talked for like 10 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah, it was
so
awesome.
And in Spanish, obviously, you may use that more than, maybe not more, but just as much as English.
Yes.
Especially
on the team. Guys, we have like 10 Latin guys, and all we do is speak Spanish. You know, they always tell us, hey, keep it low because it gets loud.
Yeah, of course. So
the music and all that.
What is it like being, because, you know, being American, we speak English, and I don't really speak. I mean, you know, a little Spanish, but I'm not fluent in Spanish. And so usually in the clubhouse, like, it doesn't segregate in a bad way. It's usually like the Spanish guys will kind of talk amongst the Spanish guys and the English guys, but we're all together, and especially the guys that don't know how to speak both. Like, those guys kind of talk on their own, and the guys that don't know any Spanish kind of talk on their own.
Yes.
It's not in a bad way or anything. It's just a language barrier.
Yes, just where you're from.
Right.
There's nothing we can do about that.
What is it like being the guy that can translate or go back and forth?
I was just about to say that. I translate a lot.
Okay.
And I'm there to help them. Like, especially early in Acuña's career, they always ask me, like, hey, what are they saying? And I'm like, hey, I'm here to help you. Whatever it is, tell me. I'll translate, explain, whatever it takes. Okay. Because I don't want anybody to misunderstand you. Like,
right.
You know, he's a great player. I don't want anything weird to happen where he gets buried because somebody thought it was this and it was that.
So how has it been with him? I mean, seeing when he was young to now, you know, every time he takes the field, he's the best player on the field.
Yes. You know, it sucks that he had, you know, both knees surgery, but every time he steps on the field,
I mean, oh my God,
it's the best.
Yes.
It's the best. What he does is super impressive.
And you saw this from the very beginning.
Oh yeah, since the minors, he came over, he's taking BP, and you saw, you know, you can see a player and you're like, damn, he has a talent. Like, there is something extra, not just baseball, but there is something extra right there. And since the minor leagues, we played together, we lived together. I was like, bro, you special. Like, there's things you do you don't realize right now, but you're gonna be special. And it didn't take long.
Yeah, it didn't take long. It didn't take long.
He took off. Yeah.
And would you say him coming back? I think even with him coming back, regardless of the knees, I think he's that talented to where he's going to come back and he's really not going to miss much.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to, probably maybe a little bit of his running game.
That will be it.
And that's it. I think everything else is going to be the same.
I mean, because it was that much better than everyone.
Yes.
You know, before.
Yes.
So
we work out together, and there's machine that like calculate your jump.
Uh-huh.
And I'm jumping max, and I'm like only a 5. He comes in, they didn't even get loose, just jump 6'5". I'm like, bro, it's okay. You don't need to embarrass me in front of people like that. Like, he got some like superpower that he does without even trying, and it's special.
Do you think there's a thing to, especially as us being, playing with Shohei, playing with Acuña. Yeah. Do you think there's a thing, especially for kids out there, like when a kid is really that good and you're on his team, instead of like trying to say, oh, he's not this, that, and the other, I think it's almost like accept, like, dude, you're really good, and you like almost praise them, like, dude, you're really good. Keep them going.
Yes, you are.
Because they're going to be the reason why we win.
Exactly, bro. I can't do anything against that. Hey, you are better than me, and it's just accept it.
Yep.
Just go do it.
And you got to make sure they keep doing it.
And that's it. That's it. Done, bro. Because you're doing it.
Yeah, because you are doing it. Yeah.
I can be here to help be on base for you and all that stuff. Exactly. But you are the one doing it.
Exactly.
Like, even last year, he was get on base. And he's like, hey, give me at least 1-2 pitch. I'm going. I said, bro, go. Yeah. I don't mind hitting with 2 strikes. Yeah. Because if to the 0 outs, I move you over. Yeah. They drive you in. Or if I get a bloop, a base hit, that's RBI for me.
And that's the team. And the team. Yep, that's the team. Like, that's when one.
Most people ask, oh, how did you get 100 RBI? He was on base.
Yep.
And if he takes off, I'm literally going like this. I'm just watching.
He's safe.
I know he's gonna be it. 70. Yes. So 70-something backs like nothing.
Okay, so batting second now, because you batted second right behind Acuña.
Yeah.
I've learned, like with Shohei at first, you almost really kind of have to wait because he's gonna still second.
Yes, he's gonna go.
And you have to tell me about that. Like, talk to me about hitting second because I need a little help with it. I've been doing all right, but like, some of those type of things, it's weird for me.
Yeah. So with him, it was, hey, I'm going on the first pitch, and if I don't go on the first pitch, and it was a ball, give me another one.
Okay.
And I was like, fine, 1-1 count.
That's fine.
That's fine with me. So he will literally 1 or 2, he's going. And all I was doing is take. But then he tells me, if I don't, like you say today it feels heavy legs.
Mm-hmm.
There's days you feel a little heavy.
Oh, for sure.
He's like, they're going to think I'm going. They're going to throw fastball. Barrel.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I did.
So you guys.
There was games where 2 pitches in the game, we 2-0 because I just, all right, I'm going to try to go deep right here.
Yeah.
Boom. They left the fastball middle.
Because they want to throw him out.
They want to throw him out.
So he was running like that.
He was.
I saw, obviously, yes, he was because he stole 70 bases, but like he was really just, hey, within the first 2 pitches, I'm going.
He said, hey, I feel good, I'm going. And
good for him.
What I'm going to tell him? No, don't go. That's creating a run right there. I have to let him go.
There's nothing you say.
And then there's so many times where I got jammed. I hit an opposite field bloop. It's an RBI, 1-0. Yeah. Team is winning. Yeah. I got a steak. Yeah. I'm happy.
Everybody loves steak.
Everybody loves that. So, he helped a lot. I was watching his highlight of that year, and like towards the end of the video, all you see me do is like this every pitch, and he's still like, just going like this. But it helped the team win a little. We won over 100 games, so that's special.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so the last thing I want to this is not talking, this is a game, and our producers, I love them. I really do love our producers, but they haven't done very well with our games. Me and the guests have demolished all their games. But this one, they came and tell me today, it's a batter up or not. I don't know. I think it's called batter. I'm not sure. It's like a.
Oh, I know which one.
You know what it
is? Is the one you guess the players?
Yeah, that's what we're about to do. And they tell me that this one is good. We're not going to get this one. So
we're not going to get this one.
This is it.
I know the swing already, but I forgot the name.
So do you know what?
I think this swing is really familiar. It looked like a guy from Minnesota.
Minnesota?
I think so. Ooh.
So
We actually play this game every day in the clubhouse.
Oh, do you?
Oh, yes.
So we got a seasoned bet on here. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I actually do play this one and the strike zone one and the pitcher one. So
can we type in Minnesota or what do we
the name.
We got to put in the name. Okay. So if we just put in a name on Minnesota, then they'll let us know.
Yeah, but the name is like, I know the name, but it's not coming up in my mind right now.
I don't know that swing.
It's a white guy.
All right, white guy on Minnesota. Okay, who plays first base?
No,
Carlos Santana.
Yeah, it's not first base.
Who plays second base?
Isn't it the Latin guy Castro play second?
It is Castro. No,
Right.
does he play third? I thought he played third.
He played third also, I think.
He's
kind of like, because Correa's at short.
Yeah, Correa.
Isn't it Miranda too? Miranda
Oh,
plays first
Miranda.
sometimes,
I thought he
or
plays
DH?
third base.
I think
But
so.
I don't think that's his swing.
The name is not popping, man. It pissed me off even in the clubhouse when the name doesn't come up.
Okay, so can we say a name on the team and then it tells us the division?
Because you can guess some names and then we'll tell you the division and
yeah, so then we can maybe think of another name.
yeah, but I kind of know the name, but I can't.
Okay, so we got to say something though.
Is it like trying to think of the name right now?
It's not Jeffers.
No.
He's not. I don't think he's with what you call it.
Jeez.
Can we
go to the picture and come back to this one? Yeah, let's do that.
you're gonna do the picture. Okay.
Yeah, let's do the picture first.
We're gonna do the picture.
Oh, that's
it's Edwin Diaz.
No, it's the brother. The
one
with
other
Cincinnati.
brother.
Elias.
No,
Put Diaz. It will
it's
show.
not.
Put Diaz. Put DIA.
Alexis Diaz.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
There you go.
I don't think it's Edwin. Yes. Yeah, let's go. I played this game in the clubhouse.
Okay, yeah, it looks, and it's cool. It's cool that they are both closers in the big leagues.
It's impressive. Two brothers.
Yeah, I mean, getting to play with your brother.
I actually do the pickle too. You guys do pickle? The pickle game?
There's a pickle game?
Yeah, there is a baseball pickle too. So you choose a random. Yeah.
So you go to the field and you play games. You play games before the games.
So we play this game every day and we compete against. So me against somebody on the team. We always like me against Strider. See who gets in less guesses every single day.
And then what do y'all play for?
Just play for fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Start putting some money on it or something.
Right?
Put a fish on it.
Put a fish on it. I'm literally trying so bad to get the name of that hitter.
Is he right-handed? He's right-handed.
Lefty.
He's a lefty.
Yeah, he's lefty.
And
I just can't put it, man. I can't get the name in my head right now.
I don't know. I haven't seen that swing. That swing I haven't seen.
It's the name.
Yeah, I can't help you with that. I don't know.
I think this guy plays second too. I'm not sure.
Is it the it's not Edmund not Edelman, but he's the little no. Yeah, he's lefty. He got juice.
Yes, he goes Oppo and
he goes
everything.
Oppo. Julian.
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 Yeah, put Julian. It will show up. Wait.
Ian.
Yeah, right there. It should be him. Ooh, what did I tell you?
You said it.
I said it.
Let's go.
I knew it.
Let's go.
I just didn't get the name. The name wasn't popping.
Oh, you know what? I have seen that swing. Yeah.
Yeah, the name wasn't popping in my head. I knew it.
He plays second base, I think.
I think so. And doesn't he play outfield too? Does he play outfield too?
I don't know. I thought he played second base, but
I think he plays.
Didn't matter.
The name wasn't popping, man.
Hey,
crazy.
That's huge. Anyways, so Ozzie, thanks for coming on the show, man. I'm really happy we finally got to sit down and talk. I love talking with Bogey, and I know that typically all guys from the islands have the same super chill vibe. Kinley's,
Yeah.
I call him Kinley's,
Yeah.
because he got the S on the end. But same vibe, super chill. I love you remind me of just the Southern people, really, with the family aspect and the respect for your family and older, people of importance in front of you.
Yeah, all the time. We just, we grew up like that.
Yeah.
And I was living in the house with grandmother, grandfather, mom, dad, and we all about family. And just, we always relax. Weekend is just go to the beach every day.
And go chill.
Enjoy fishing. Whatever you catch, you eat.
Yeah, that's
and
cool.
It's just that's how the island vibes are. And like Kenley, I love Kenley, man. He always relax. He's like, come to the house,
chill.
we'll throw some steaks on the grill.
Yeah.
You'll fish in the backyard, do whatever you want. Like he's just cool human being, and he's down to earth. So
all
I like
you guys
that.
are.
Yeah.
All you guys are.
Yeah,
So.
you gotta enjoy life and be cool. That's
For
it.
sure.
That's it.
One thing we got to do is get you your own fish feed, though. We'll figure out how to do that.
Okay, we'll do it.
All right. So, anyways, good luck to you and the Braves when you come back. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure we'll see each other a lot going forward. With the Braves and Dodgers, brother.
Definitely.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys for joining us, and we will catch you next time on Base.
Thank you, guys.